This video is intended to give you a short introduction to finding Sanborn fire insurance maps using the database called Fire Insurance Maps Online, or FIMo. We are very excited to share this new resource with the UB community. As with all databases and online resources UB Libraries provides access to, we want to start on the UB Libraries website. You can type the database name in everything, or browse our database list to get to FIMo. But today we will start at the research guides. We do have a guide specifically for finding fire insurance maps, so let's click Open Maps and then the guide. This guide provides background information about Sanborn fire insurance maps, as well as information for accessing UB's 1991 collection, other libraries' collections, and additional resources. Let's click Finding Fire Insurance Maps Online. There are two databases listed here. If we scroll down, you will see Digital Sanborn Maps of New York State. This is a tool we've subscribed to for a long time now, and it provides access to black and white fire insurance maps of New York State only. Our new subscription to FIMo gives us the ability to browse, search, view, and save full-color fire insurance maps for all 50 states. It also provides access to other historical atlases and maps. From this research guide, we can click the link to enter the FIMo database directly, or click More Info to learn more about how to use the resource. Let's click there. On this page, you can see more details about the database, including a snapshot of local maps available, geographic coverage, and instructions for using the resource. Let's click into the database from here. You do need to sign in using your UBIT name and password when working off campus. If you have VPN on, you will need to turn it off, as that causes issues when signing in with your UBIT name. I signed in earlier today, so we are taken directly to the database. You can see on this main page there are two ways to find maps. We have the interactive map feature and a place name search. Let's start with the interactive map. This brings up a Google map of the entire world. You can zoom to the location you are looking for, or type an address or lat-long coordinates directly in. The United States is outlined in red in this view because this is the only geographic area available. Let's take a little journey and zoom in as close as we can get to Buffalo. Okay, so this seems to be pretty close to downtown Buffalo. Since this is one of the oldest settlements in the area, we are likely to see many historical maps here. Below the map, you can see a list has populated showing the historical maps available for that specific point. We can see information regarding the market, city, town, village name, a link to show the index map, more about that in a moment, the year of publication, the volume of the publication this specific area appears in, if there is more than one volume at all, the publication title, the publisher, the map type, and the number of sheets or individual maps in the publication. In our list here, there is a good mix of real estate atlases and fire insurance maps. Back to the index map. In the interactive map view, we have the ability to overlay the index map on our Google map. This is useful because we can then quickly pinpoint which sheet in that publication we need to refer to for that area. Let's pick the 1899 fire insurance maps. Click Show, and now we see the view on the map has changed. Zooming out will let us see more detail about which volume and sheet this area is in. Before we click into any maps, let's try doing an address search in this view. I am pasting in the general address for UB South Campus and clicking Go. This moves our red marker to this location, and there is a new list of historical maps to view. Let's pick Insurance Maps of Buffalo, New York, Volume 9, 1935. We will start by showing the index map. Let's zoom out a bit. So now we can see that specific point will be on map sheet 987, but we may also want to view 985, 986, and 989 for surrounding areas. So now we will open that publication. On the left, we see information about the publication and a long list of thumbnail images for the pages or sheets of this volume. Recall we wanted to view 989. Let's scroll down. Click the thumbnail to see a scan of that page. In this view, we can zoom and pan in the browser and save maps for later. I will cover that in the next video. Before we do that, let's quickly go back to the beginning by clicking Start Over. I prefer using the interactive map search, but the place name search may be a good method if you know you want maps for a specific town or city and not a point. Let's click into place name search. Here we will pick our state. Let's do New York. And a place name. Let's try Kenmore. Now we see a list of all the publications featuring maps showing Kenmore. Notably missing is the Index Map button. This feature is not available for the place name search. However, you always will have the ability to view the index map when you click into the publication. That's all for this video. Please watch the next video for a demonstration of viewing, marking up, and saving maps.